And husband came, thack, 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 only in the space, thack, thack, thack. And she opened the door, karra, 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 karra. That is how the door must be of the house. You know, when the children play, there is no script writer. Every day what is happening, they know about it. And after he comes, then he said, is there anything to eat? I am hungry. You are always hungry, eat my head. This is also always known, heard by the children. Then he says, if that is the case, then I will have to go starving. And then go wash yourself and come back. He goes only in the space. Awaaz jara kam karna. She immediately does it. Then he comes. Take. Only in the space. Nothing is there. Only in the space. Take. Yesterday's sabji and day before yesterday's handwa. So he says, time. Let us break our drama for 2 minutes. What is that? You are just imagining and giving me something, is it not? Yes, because we are playing. Then he says, if you have to only imagine, why don't you imagine? Take rabdi and rasmalai. If you have to imagine. See, friends, if we have to imagine, why imagine which is the brand imagination? In today's world, everything is a brand equity. See? If you have to imagine this way. You are sitting quiet and then Bhagwan Krishna comes in front of you and he blesses you and you are at peace. Do this imagination. See? What a change it will come. I was in London and wherever I was staying in that lady's house, so she came to call me for tea. And I was sitting quiet with my Lord. So she said, Swamiji, I came to call you, but you were sitting so cool, I didn't like to disturb you. You were doing meditation. I said, Khabardar, I never do meditation. Don't abuse me. Then what you were doing? I said, I was sitting with my Krishna Kanhaiya. Never do meditation. When you do meditation, I is born. When you are sitting with the Lord, I disappears. See, friends, चलो meditation करते हैं. ये कोई मुर्ग मसल्लम है क्या कि जब meditation करते हैं? हाँ. Our I must disappear. So if we have to imagine, if we have to think, why not think positive? The positive thinking is the topic today. If we have to think, we can't stop thinking. So why not think positively? And what is positive thinking? Take a right meaning out of every event, every experience, rather than reacting. When you start learning from your experiences, you do not develop negative attitude. See? And this is how our whole life's orientation changes. So when this whole war thing was seen by Sanjaya, you all know Bhagavad Gita was told by Bhagwan Krishna to Arjun before the war began. However, it was narrated by Sanjay to Dhritarashtra on the 10th day. It was not told at the time when it was told. Why it was told so late? Because every day, whatever was happening was always reported to the king Dhritarashtra. So many people have died, so many horses were killed, so many elephants were killed, so many chariots were destroyed. The whole account is given to the king every day. So what was the need of starting this question? The first question which is asked in Bhagavad Gita by Dhritarashtra, Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yudsavaha mamaka pandavaschaiva kimukurvata Sanjaya. This question is not just an inquiry. Hey Sanjay, मेरे बेटे और उसके बेटे वहाँ आकर के क्या कर रहे थे युद्ध के मैदान में? कबड्डी खेल रहे थे. See, it was not a question of asking what has happened. The question was, what was that because of which the whole scenario has changed? Nobody expected that Bhishmacharya will fall to the arrows of Arjuna. He was invincible. Nobody could do anything to him. And yet it has happened. And when this happened, Dhritarashtra lost his all control. And he wanted to know what has gone wrong. How can this happen? This is the question. See, questions are asked for many purposes. One purpose is asking the question to take the examination of the student. So in the question paper, question is asked, what is the capital of India? The student wrote, come on sir, you know very well, yaar. Will he get any marks? So there, the question is asked to examine. See? Second time, the question is asked as an objection. See? How come you are late? See? So such a question is not to be replied, because it is only an exclamation. You are not supposed to be late. So this question which was asked by Dhritarashtra, how come this defeat is due to us? It was not possible. So on the 10th day, this question was asked, and that time also Sanjay told that if you ask my opinion is where Bhagwan Krishna and Arjuna, knowledge which is disciplined, therefore Yogeshwara Krishna, and action which is dynamic and creative, that is Dhanurdhara Partha. When these two things come together, then four things happen. Which are those four things? Tatra Shri, Vijayaha, Bhuti and Dhruvaniti. Four things happen. See? Now let us take one by one. Shri. Shri is prosperity, Aishwarya. Nowhere in our scriptures, anywhere it is written that to be good means to be poor. No. See, many of us like to glorify the poverty. Poverty should not be glorified. It should be transcended, and we have to be prosperous. See? And to have prosperity, we have to have these two faculties together. The wisdom which is active and the dynamism which is creative. See? Two things. So, prosperity is guaranteed. Then, Vijayaha. Then we never get defeated. Friends, understand the defeat. When we learn from our own failures, we are on the path of victory. See? So what will be the attitude? We learn from every experience of our life. Every experience is our teacher. And if we don't learn from our experiences, nobody in the world can teach us anything. Therefore, Tatra Sri, then Vijayaha, then Bhuti. Bhuti is abundance. See? You know, there is one philosophy which many people glorify. I do not subscribe to that philosophy. What is that? Saving money is a great thing. Don't save money. Then spend money a lot. For that, don't borrow money, but produce wealth. See? Don't go into that, American or Western concept. See? All the people, our NRIs or whosoever they are there, they are living 100% in debts. Because free में मिल जाता है, लेते रहो. No. Don't have that wrong approach. Produce wealth to spend the wealth and see the joy of life. See? Therefore, these three things, Sri, Vijayaha, Bhuti, And those who are not ready to spend wealth, they become stagnated in their life. They cannot enjoy their life. See, one example I'll give you. I had a very good friend, Sardarji friend. He had one wife and two children. The elder child was having polio. It's a very old time, must be about 40, 50 years before. And his elder son, who was having polio problem, he was very fond of me. And the second was his daughter. So we decided to go on Mobike for a nice picnic somewhere in a hill station. So he sat behind me like, Jhansi ki Rani, and the child holding on in the same way. He caught hold of me and like, mere sappanno ki Rani kabhi aayegi tu, dhum dhadaka I started. And we reached far earlier than his father was coming. And I said, hey man, what do you want to eat? Tell me. Swamiji, I like, masala dosa. I said, okay. So we ordered masala dosa. I said, 2 masala dosa le aao, garam garam. And he said, Swamiji, but one problem. What problem? When daddy will come, he will tell, you ordered this masala dosa 25 rupees per dosa, we can feed the whole Bhatinda with that amount. I said, don't worry. When he comes, we look down and start eating. Then they can't take back. Okay? And by the time the dosha came and we just started, and his father saw and he said exactly the same statement. So he looked at me, Swamiji, kaisa hai? मैंने कहा dosa कि bappa? Those who hesitate spending money, they can never celebrate life. See? Importance is not for the money. Importance is for the particular time. See, friends, we have to love the people and use the resources or the money or the things. What we do? We love the things and use the people. See? When this attitude change will come, the quality of life changes. See, friends. Therefore, Sri Vijayaha Bhuti and Dhruvaniti. Now, this is the most important thing. Dhruvaniti means what? A perfect policy for the future. Perfect policy. We do not know exactly what we want in our own country. We do not know. See? Whether we want to go this way or that way, whether we are taking care of the nation as a whole, whether we want to take care of the one or two useless fellows, we ourselves are confused. Our scriptures very clearly tell, if one small finger is having a gangrene, and if it is not chopped off, it is a danger for the whole palm. The wisdom is, in the interest of the totality, this small finger should be chopped off. See, if for a village, if one family is a problem in any way, then that family should be chopped up for the benefit of the total village. If for a huge area, if one village is creating a problem, then that village should be removed. Keep totality in mind and not the individuality. See, friends, this happened in Singapore. One of the American boy was punished. He has done something wrong. And Singaporeans are very simple in punishment. In addition to the dollars, they give you whips. And they are so loving that whatever balance remains, you can take it later. It is not cancelled. And when that was to be done to that American citizen boy, immediately American president and everybody involved. See? And they say, what kind of rules and regulations you have got? There is no freedom. So the president or the prime minister from Singapore told then American president, He said, our rules and see the freedom which we enjoy. In last 25 years, how many murders have happened? In your country, you have got freedom to carry gun. Every alternate day, any boy goes to the school and kills others. This is freedom. Freedom has to be guarded freedom. See friends, Dhruva Niti. We are confused about our own life. We are confused about our whole nation, and as a result, we do not know any Tom, Dick and Harry. I will go and fast unto death. We can help you by shooting. Why you wait till then? See? Very important. Freedom is not that we have anything to do and we like to do that. See, I was in China and there was one Chinese girl who was helping us move around. Very sweet girl and knew good English. So after 2-3 days, when she became very friendly, then one day I asked her, I say, hey Mama, if I ask you something personal, will it be offensive to you? No, no, Swami, you ask me anything. I asked her, I said, hey, you people have any freedom to talk about politics? No. Don't you feel bad that you cannot talk anything about politics and all that? He said, okay, you have freedom in your country? I said, yes. What do you get by talking? How true? सिर्फ हवा निकालते हैं, nothing. What do we get? Then she said further, we have one topic less to think about. How beautiful it is, you know. Democracy is for the cultured people, not people like us in our country. Selfishness up to the bone marrow. See? In 2-3 years, 4,000 crore. Even Ambani must be shocked. How it is possible? See, friends. Therefore, Dhruva Niti, we have to have a clear vision. If the vision is clear, then alone the mission can be successful. So what is an attitude? Attitude is these 4 principles. We have to have prosperity in life. Don't be satisfied to live as a beggar in this world. See? Then when you are rich, you have got all the good qualities in you. See? When a rich man is called on the stage, and he knows nothing, only he has got terrible wealth with him. Immediately, Dharmatma, overnight. See? And Danavir, sure and wise, and caretaker of the whole society, and the Masiha of the poor. What is that? Only money, money, money. See, friends. Therefore, attitude is a combination where the knowledge is not only kept in the books, but it is brought out of the books into the brain, and it doesn't become only erudition and scholarship, but it is churned and it percolates to the heart in the form of love and wisdom together, and that love and wisdom together, when it starts functioning creatively, then the attitude is positive. See? But if this thing is not used creatively, then it is a negative attitude. See, friends. And what is when positive attitude is possible? Swamiji, you don't know anything except, many people tell me that, Swamiji, what you say, be happy that we agree. Tell something more. Be miserable. You know, we have not understood the importance of being happy. We are not understood. See, if you are happy, you are in the present. If you are happy, you are Mr. Nobody. If you are happy, everybody wants you. And if you are happy, you are creative and not destructive. Can I go and tell my girlfriend, darling, I am so happy today, I want to pluck your head and throw. Is it ever possible? Happiness can never be destructive. See, friends, Therefore, what is the positive attitude? Positive attitude is remain happy and cheerful in spite of the whole world and the chaos around us. See, friends, this is the beginning of the correction in our attitude. Contrary to that, Dhritarashtra was very miserable. His understanding was, although we have planned very well, he was a shrewd politician. He was not an ordinary person. See, before the war began, he sent Sanjay to the camps of Pandavas with a message. Dear Pandavas, your uncle has sent me with this message that my children are gone case. They don't listen to me. I am fed up of my children. But you are the most nice ones. You follow the path of dharma. To you only I can talk. To my children I just cannot talk. They are useless. Because you listen to me, I want to tell you that what is this kingdom you are fighting for? You have got capacity. You go somewhere else in Sri Lanka and build there some kingdom, Why you want only New Delhi? Hastinapur and New Delhi is same. See? Why do you want this thing? And what will happen? There will be a destruction of our own family. There will be bloodshed everywhere. Don't fight this war. So he wanted to create confusion and it was successful. For whom? Mr. Arjun Singh only. See? Yudhishthira had no problem. He was never confused in life because his attitude was positive and clear. Second, Pim, Pandude Panje Puttarsi. एक से का Pim, एक बड़ा, दो छोटे. So, second was Bhim, and Bhim was very clear. I have to open the chest of Duryodhana, take out the heart like a Coca-Cola can and drink it. And he did it. No confusion in his life. See, the most intelligent were the twins, Nakula Sahadev. Most intelligent. Who is an intelligent person? He who never becomes a leader. So they were so intelligent, they say, anyway, what is right and wrong? When somebody is there to think for us, why do you think? See? Life becomes so easy, friends. No, but I think, who asked you to think? Do what is to be done. See? Once I went to some institution, they wanted my lectures on Patanjali Yoga Darshan. Those days it used to be only cassettes. CDs have not come. So about 70 or 72 cassettes were there. The whole bag. I entered the institution. I tell, hey, give it to Dr. Sharma. I am in a hurry to... Okay. The student I told. Now instead of going to Dr. Sharma's house, which I knew, he was going to his hostel. I said, why are you going here? To my hostel. I said, I told it to be given to Dr. Sharma. Why? No, I thought he may not be there. Who asked you to think? See? Don't think unnecessarily. Unnecessary thinking deviates us from the positive attitude. No, I think he may not be there. Don't unnecessary. There is no need. See? And when we start thinking unnecessarily, we lose the goal. So, Nakula Sahadev, they were most intelligent. Why should we think? Bataya na, shuru karo, finish. Exactly, I tell you, this is my principle of my life. Never discuss or talk on any issue. See? Many times when I go, Swamiji, aap wahan mat beto, wahan beto. I get up and sit there. How does it matter? Because anywhere you sit, nobody listens to you. Best way to disagree with everybody is to agree immediately. Hanji, without listening, Hanji thok do. So Nakula Sahadev, they were very intelligent. They have no doubt about the war. So out of the 5, 4 were well settled. Isn't it? Yudhishthir, Bhim, Nakula Sahadev. Now the in-between was Arjun Singh. And who was Arjun Singh? He started thinking. When you think, you cannot laugh. When you laugh, you don't think. See? Those who are all the time thinking, what is there to laugh? Everybody is laughing. I am not. You know, these teenage girls, when they are just breaking their puberty, they have just started experiencing the physiological changes in their system. That time, watch those girls. I really like to fool around them because they become so sensitive. You say, hi darling. Why Swamiji called me darling before everybody? See? They start thinking, unnecessary thinking. See? Honey, why he calls me honey? Because you are sticky. They call you honey. See, Arjuna started thinking. And what his thinking was, all that was told to him by Sanjaya, those are the same words which are used by him in the first chapter of Gita. Same words. And when this happened, be very attentive, he came on the battlefield after proper thinking. It was not an accidental happening. See, the rule is, first, plan your work. That time, take whatever time you have to take. Once the plan is ready, then work your plan. Again, when you are starting, suppose we do like this, then you can never do anything in life. Exactly, this is what is called as the negative attitude in life. And why the negative attitude came? Because he accepted unwanted data. In today's language, some virus was sent in his system, and as a result, he got hang up. See? And what is the virus? You know, there are 3 types of viruses. One is the biological virus. You know, H1N1 virus. H1 is a visa used in America, you know that? And N stands for Narak. H1N1 visa. See? That is a biological virus. Second is a logical virus which comes in your computers, isn't it? Some logical fallacy is introduced, and as a result, your program goes in circles. It doesn't go beyond that loop. This is a logical virus. There is a third kind of virus. And the third virus is called as Mr. I. And who is this Mr. I? Is illogical virus. There is no logic in that. See. And therefore, when Arjuna started thinking unnecessarily, then he starts not only thinking unnecessarily, he started teaching Bhagwan Krishna, who doesn't know anything like Dharma Shastra. So he started, if you read the first chapter, he has given such a wonderful discourse. It was only Bhagwan Krishna who did not get confused. Even Gandhari, she also blamed Bhagwan Krishna that you are responsible for this manslaughter. It is because of you the war has happened. And therefore she curses him. After 36 years, you will also see the destruction of your own children in front of your own eyes. Bhagwan said, thank you, mujhe waisa hi chahiye tha. See, friends. Therefore, when Arjuna was confused, confusion is nothing but change in attitude. See? And when our attitude changes, our inspiration dies away. See? When he came on the battlefield, what an inspiration it was. See? Senayor Ubayor Madhya Ratham Sthavayamechyuta, take my chariot between the two armies, let me see who dare fights with me. That was attitude. And Bhagavan Krishna said, जानना चाहते हो? ताऊ है तेरा. See? Pashyetan kurun partha. Your own nears and dears are on the battlefield. And when he sees nears and dears, he starts thinking in a wrong way. And the whole attitude gets 180 degree change. So he came with a view to fight the war, and he wanted to go back to Rishikesh in Swargashram. See, friends. Therefore, what happened to Sanjay? This is the conclusion. Dhruva Niti. If anybody wants to really succeed in life, we have to have first clarity of goal. If goal is golmaal, then we can never achieve anything. Today I received one phone from some girl, very sweet, very intelligent, very highly educated, and done a lot of studies. And both her parents are also ICS officers, comes from a very cultured and wonderful family. Now her, Swamiji, 2-3 emails have gone, and then I want to talk to you. I said, okay, take my phone number. And as God's will, a wrong phone number was sent by me, and she was, poor girl, struggling. Again she wrote. And then she said, Swamiji, I want to come and talk to you. I'm in a great confusion. I don't know what I should do of my life. See? There is no goal, then there is only confusion. See? And therefore, attitude is determined by your clarity of goal and the means that we want to adopt. When these two things are clear, attitude is positive. Then the success is guaranteed. Therefore, this is what happened to Sanjay, and he gave his clear vision. Then what happened to our Arjun Singh after having heard the whole Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavan Krishna asked him a question. Kachchideta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa kachchid ajnana sammohaha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Hey Dhananjaya, hey Sanjay, have you heard me with proper attention? See, although Bhagavan Krishna was talking one-to-one, he has to say this. That's why many times I say, be attentive. See, because to hold to one audience, what was the difficulty? Bhagavan Krishna knew. To hold such a variety of audience from all age groups and all backgrounds and no grounds. One person where in Lonavala, one Punjabi lady, she came for reducing her weight. And my lectures were going on, and she saw me and she came, dung, 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 dung. Swami ji, तुसी इत्थे कैसे आए? मैंने बोला गलती हो गई, माफ करना. And then, can I come for your lecture? I said, I don't know whether you can come or not. What happened? I said, your question is wrong. You should say, may I come for your lecture? Can I come? How can I know? पता नहीं आप कौन सी अंग्रेजी बोलते हो, मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ, हिंदी में मारो, कोई फर्क नहीं. And then there I was talking on a very deep subject on Vedanta. Vedanta Sar, it is a technical text of Vedanta Shastra. And the students were not a floating population. चलो स्वामी जी का लेक्चर है, टाइम पास अच्छा हो जाता है. They were committed students. They wanted to learn word by word. So there I used to explain them every word, the grammar, the etymology, and all the different angles, everything. So after that lecture was over, 1 hour or so, and then we were for breakfast. Swami ji, आपको कुछ हो गया क्या? What happened? Not a single joke. I said, I don't talk joke, I talk meaningful things. No, हमको तो joke ही समझ में आते. That day I understood that I was thinking that I am befooling the people, but it is the other way around. So what happened to Arjun? Bhagavan asked him question. Kachideta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa. Did you listen with full attention? Now don't answer this question loudly, keep it in your mind. I speak for normally 75 minutes. Out of the 75 minutes, how many minutes you listen to me? Even this is not heard. See? Tvaya ekagrena chetasa. Have you heard with complete attention? And kachid ajnana sammohaha pranashtaste. And all your delusion has gone or not? See, we all have one common disease, everyone. And that common disease, virus is called as ICICI. I see, I am confused. I see identity crisis. This is what I is. See? And with this confusion and identity crisis, we can never achieve anything in life. And this is what Bhagavan Krishna did. To remove his identity crisis. Why there are fights in your families is only because of this identity crisis. See? Like the elderly generation, they want, everybody should listen to them. One Punjabi lady in Bangalore, I went to their house and a very old lady sitting in her bed. So I went, matha teko. Swami ji, tusi aa gaya, acha ho gaya. Na, theek hai. Thank you very much. नहीं, jao mat baitho. So I sat down. You please tell my children, they don't listen to me. I said, Mama, aisi baat hai, call them. She called. Raju, Kaju, Bhaju, one by one they came. First Raju came, retired brigadier. And the complaint is, the children don't listen to me. See, the children grow old, the parents grow young, they don't grow old. Ar tum bhi to bade ho jao. Let them live their life. See, up to a particular limit, it is okay. But never get involved beyond requirement. See. And therefore, this identity crisis comes up in every house. Where we are not required, don't get involved in anything. Why worry? See. Like, I go and move so many houses. Every 1 week, I am in a different house. Because I don't stay anywhere more than 1 week. Being a weakling, strong people can stay in the same house for the whole life. So when I know that I am going to be here for 5, 6, 7 days, so my approach of life, attitude is like this. When I came here, I started my counting from 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, today is 1, tomorrow, boom, over. So I know I am here for 5, 6 days. Why worry about anything where I am? Apna kaam ho gaya na, niklo. Don't hang on to anything or anybody in this world. Then alone you can be fully present. See, one girl somewhere, when I went, I didn't know who is that girl. I just hugged her and she started crying. I said, Dadi chup gayi kya? Swami ji, I don't know, but today I had come here. This happened in Goa. I had come here, huge crowd, open ground and a pendal and all that. I have come today with one thought in my mind. If Swamiji will call me from the whole crowd separately and hug me, then God is pleased with me. And I didn't know all that. For no reason. When I called her, from that day onward, she says, Swamiji, I have got God in my life. I said, God bless you. See, friends, don't work on cause and effect. Remain yourself 100%. Wherever you are, your attitude will be positive. See, we get lost in people. We get lost in places. We get lost in problems. We get lost in the past. We get lost in the future. As a net result, we are never available in the present. See, you must have seen in your own houses, when the child comes and he wants to tell something to mummy, mummy, today when we went to school, our teacher told, and the mummy is busy with nonsense. And the child wants to talk to mom, and the mom is not available. Acha, go ahead, I am listening to you. Finally, the child can't hold himself. He goes, climbs, and holds the two chicks by his two cute hands. Mummy, look at me, I am talking to you. Isn't it? Love is when we are 100% available. That experience is called as love. Love is not, acha, I love you, write it. That is not love. It's a written apology. Friends, therefore, Kachit ajnana sammohaha. This moha, this delusion about our own identity gives us a wrong turn in life. And that wrong turn in life is called as wrong attitude towards life. Change the attitude. See? So when the goal is clear, the path is clear. When the path is clear, two things are brought together, Krishna and Arjuna. Now be dynamic. Live every moment creatively. See? Never spend a single day in your life without producing wealth. One simple rule. See what a difference it makes. We have no business to live in this world without producing wealth. Till the last day, don't get retired. No, I have taken, VRS. VRS is a SMS language. The original word is virus. So all those people who take VRS, in their houses there is a tragedy. बाहर जाके आओ ना जरा एक बार घूमो जरा घूम नहीं मैं तो घर में ही बैठूं अरे राम राम राम. Those houses where the gents are 24/7 sitting in the house, you ask those ladies, they are so disgusted. बाहर जाते ही नहीं. See, friends, people have to get disgusted of our presence. See? Therefore, here, ajnana sammohaha, this delusion has to be clearly removed, then our attitude will change. And what happened to Arjuna after listening to whole Bhagavad Gita? First, he did not do karma yoga, which was told in the first 3-4 chapters. He did not do Ashtanga Yoga. Shucho deshe pratisthapya sthiramasanam natyuchritam nati nicham chailajina kushottaram tatraikagram manakrutva. Nothing he did. Then he did not practice devotion. Mayi eva mana adhasva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasyasi mayi eva atha urdhvam na samchayaha atha chittam samadhatun. He did not do any one of that. He did not do even the path of knowledge. Whole Bhagavad Gita he heard. We talk about 1.5 dozen yogas in Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna did not do a single yoga. Then what has happened? The situation of war did not change. Then what has happened? The attitude of Arjuna changed. When our attitude changes, life changes. And what is the change in that attitude? We are able to cognize our position at a given period of time in a given place, and we bring out the best in us. That is the change in attitude. Otherwise, अब जी के क्या करेंगे? मरते भी नहीं. ना तो जीने की तमन्ना है, ना तो मरने का इरादा है, एक तो करो. See, such disgusted existence is born out of negative attitude. See, friends, therefore many of us have got these complaints. Swamiji, I have studied so much of Bhagavad Gita, but nobody listens to me. Bhagavad Gita is not something that somebody should listen to you. Did you listen to Bhagavad Gita? People should listen to you. Change should come in us. See, change in attitude means now we are orienting our life by changing ourselves and not the people around us. See, friends, unless we are ready to change, nobody in this world can help us. So this change in attitude happened in Arjuna, and he clearly tells that Nashto mohaha, O Lord, my delusion is gone. Now I am neither a disciple, nor a grandson, nor a brother, nor a brother-in-law, nor a father-in-law. Now on the battlefield I am a warrior. This was the only change required. If you see all the language that is used by Arjuna in the first chapter, how can I kill my guru? How can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill my near and dear? And swajanam hi katham hatva sukhina syama madhava. Hey Madhava, by killing my own near and dear, how can I be happy? How can I kill my guru? How can I kill my Dadaji? If it is your guru and your Dadaji, I don't mind. See? This change in attitude has to come in us. And once this attitude changes, delusion disappears. Nashto mohaha, then smrutihi labdha. Now I have collected my wits. I am clear what for I am here. We are in this world only for one purpose. See? Once Mahindra and Mahindra companies knew, these engineers, they were to be addressed, so I went and bluffed them on management. Management is the biggest bluff. Mismanagement is the only truth. But I talk on management because I am a bluff master, so I spoke. After my lecture was over, one person said, Swamiji, although this is out of the topic, but because you are a Swami, I want to ask you a question. I said, okay, what is your question? What is the purpose of our life? I said, unless I know to whom I am talking, I will not be able to answer. So you please reply my question. Are you a brick and cement engineer? Means what? A civil engineer? No. Very good. Are you a softie? Or software engineer? No. Are you a screwdriver engineer? Means what? Mechanical engineer? Yes. Very good. Now I'll give an example which you will understand. Okay. Then I told him, there are 3 screwdrivers. Because you are a screwdriver engineer. I must take an example which you can easily comprehend. And I take one screwdriver because I want to tighten somebody means some instrument's screw. So I take one screwdriver and try to fit the head of that screwdriver into the niche of the screw, but the head is so funny that it slips. I try to fit, it slips. What will I do with that screwdriver? Throw it away. Then I take the second screwdriver. Then I fit. Head fits perfectly well. I am so happy and move. Only the handle moves. Oh God, I throw that also. And then I take the third screwdriver. It fits properly and I can tighten or loosen the way I want. Now out of these 3 screwdrivers, which is the screwdriver which I will use? Naturally the third one. Now, the screwdriver, does it have any purpose? It doesn't have any purpose. The one who is holding the screwdriver, he has the purpose, not the screwdriver. We are all the screwdrivers. See? And which screwdriver is taken by somebody which is a fit screwdriver. In the same manner, when we are a fit instrument, the Lord selects us and gets His work done through us. But we are the first two types of screwdrivers. In one screwdriver, head is slipping. Other one, the tail is slipping. See, friends, therefore, there is no purpose of our life. The purpose is His, not ours. And His purpose cannot be destructive. See, in devotion it is said, look at the world as the God is looking at the world. See, will the God like to destroy His own creation? No. See, friends, the whole attitude changes when the vision changes. So the purpose of our life is nothing. Purpose is His. And for that we have to be a fit instrument. See, friends. And therefore, nashto mohaha smritihi labdha. Now I have collected my wits. I was unnecessarily confused. I don't know why I have come here. See? There is one old couple in Bombay. The husband is 90 not out and wife is 82 not out. And very sweet couple. They are non-stop fighting. In old days, their fight is worth enjoying, you know. So I go to their house for enjoyment and cartoon show and food. Three things, three in one. So every time he complains, Swamiji, I don't know what happened, you know. These days I have become old, I am forgetting everything, I am forgetting everything. Then she will say, I told him, then when you go, you tie down something to your hanky, this is for this. That also I tried, Swamiji, but I forget which knot is for what. So you do something, why I am forgetting, everything I am forgetting. Now that wife got very angry. You always trouble Swamiji when he comes. What forgetting? Why don't you forget that you are forgetting? See, we have forgotten the very beauty of our life because we are lost somewhere or the other. Nashto mohaha smritihi labdha tat prasadat maya achyuta. Arjuna says, by your grace my confusion has gone. Therefore I told you, when you do meditation, I is born holier than thou. But when you are sitting in the divine presence, I disappears and He alone remains. See. Therefore don't do meditation hereafter. Nashto moha smriti labdha tat prasadat maya chita and stitosmi gata sandehaha. Now I am free from all confusions. Clarity of vision is clarity of attitude. Because there is no clarity, then we are living because we don't have guts to die. That's all. See? Now this is what has happened to Arjuna. So we have seen the three fellows. What happened to Dhritarashtra? What happened to Sanjay? What happened to Arjuna? Huna. अब अपन को क्या हो गया? Now what happened to us? See? So many Mahatmas we have heard and left. We are a challenge for every Mahatma. है हिम्मत बदल के दिखाओ. So when we go and listen to Bhagavad Gita, what happens to us? So what happened to Arjuna? Nashto mohaha smritihi labdha and stitosmi gata sandehaha. What happened to us? Nashta smriti moha labdha gatosmi sthita sandehaha. I have become more confused. See, friends, after studying Bhagavad Gita, we have lost our right to be miserable. Now you have no right to be miserable in life. then what will happen to misery? Make others miserable. You don't become miserable. Swami, this is very bad. It is not bad. A person who is happy, he will never make others miserable. A person who has got bitterness, vengeance, he can never be a creative force and he can never be a help to anybody. Therefore, let us understand that the change in attitude is in our hands. If we want to change, then only the changes are possible. So two things Bhagavan told in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita. One is we are ready to change, and second thing, we are able to change. Both the things. Many times, I want to change Swamiji, but I cannot get up in the morning. What I should do? Keep on sleeping. See? Nobody can help us. Three places there are no proxies possible. There is no proxy for living life. There is no proxy for death. Excuse me, मुझे मरना नहीं, आप मर लो ना. No proxy. No proxy for living, no proxy for death, and no proxy for your own spiritual practice. आज तुम ही मेरे नाम का जप कर लेना, मैं सो रहा हूं. No proxy. You have to live your life, you have to die your death. With this attitude, when we start living creatively, positively, then the life becomes beautiful. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.